And top story on Sports Shuffle audio update, the dates and times for the semifinal round of your 2012 NHL playoffs is Game 7 on Wednesday, 2 Game 7s on Thursday, as the Rangers and the Devils advance, survive, and move on. That's right. First matchup, we'll have the New York Rangers and the Capitals going at it. Number 1 seeded Rangers, 7 seeded Washington Capitals. Game 1, Saturday, April 28, 2012, Madison Square Garden, 3 p.m. in the afternoon on NBC and CBC. Then the other matchup in the Eastern Conference, that would be the Philadelphia Flyers against New Jersey Devils, number 5 seed against the number 6 seed. Sunday, April 29, 2012 at Wells Fargo Center. That'll be a 3 p.m. game on NBC and CBC. 2012 Western Conference semifinals. St. Louis Blues against the Los Angeles Kings, number 2 seed against an 8 seed. Saturday, April 28, 2012. That's an evening game, early evening, 7:30 start time. And the other Western Conference game, Phoenix Coyotes against the Nashville Predators. I don't think anyone saw this matchup coming. Game 1, that would be Friday, April 27, 2012 at jobbing.com Arena, 9 p.m. NBCSN and TSN. So let me tell you, let's hope the second round is as exciting as the first round was, and there are at least 2 or 3 Game 7s before we get down and whittle her down some more. Of course, one of the top stories off the field with hockey has to be the totally inane, uncalled for reaction of all the Boston fans when Joel Ward of the Washington Capitals scored game-winning goal in overtime. A lot of fans took to Twitter using racial slurs, and that has absolutely gone viral. You can, just about any blog or any website will have the captured photo of all of the tweets that just make you lose a lot of faith in humanity, ladies and gentlemen. Just because people think they're behind their keyboards, they are anonymous and therefore can say absolutely anything about anybody. Joel Ward has taken the high road, and while condemning, and rightfully so, has definitely not taken it to the next level and not responded in kind. So congratulations to you, and major epic fail to everyone who, folks, it's a hockey game. Hello. Just some things that just are totally uncalled for on the interwebs. And now, let's look at what happened with the Rays game yesterday, and also look forward to tonight's 2 starting pitchers. And while you have Keppinger in your fantasy lineups, hopefully you have Delmon Young out of your fantasy lineups for Friday, as Young reportedly arrested for assault. This by Matt Weber from MLB.com. As Tigers left fielder Delmon Young was arrested early Friday morning after he allegedly assaulted a man in front of a New York City hotel, according to the New York Post. The 26-year-old Young was charged with third-degree assault for allegedly pushing a man to the ground. The victim was treated for scratches on his arm at the scene. Young reportedly was highly intoxicated when police were called to the hotel at 2:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. According to the Post, he was taken to a local hospital before being transferred to a police station and remained in custody Friday morning while awaiting arraignment. The Tigers have not commented on the report. They are, of course, as stated at the top of the story, in New York for a 3-game series against the Yankees. Young is hitting .242 with 1 home run and 5 RBIs in 18 games. So we'll have to see what comes of this, as Delmon Young definitely wins the Sport Shuffle's Elijah Duke Award for the week. And a Do You Feel a Draft in Here update? Yep, that would be the trade winds blowing up and down as the draft picks are being traded all around. Tampa Bay Bucs with 2 first-round draft picks trading down to number 7 after Richardson off the board, taking Mark Barron, strong safety out of Alabama, who's noted for, besides his locker room leadership, being able to come into the box. Of course, Barron has to fill the shoes of one Tanar Jackson, who was cut from the Bucs after failing physical earlier this month and quickly scooped up by the Washington Redskins. Then the Bucs traded up to get the 31st pick, next to last pick. They ended up would take Doug Martin out of Boise State, who's known as a power runner, and we'll have to see how he blends with one LeGarrette Blount and connects with Josh Freeman. So the Buccaneers with 2 very good first-round draft picks. We'll have to see what they do in the following rounds. Hold your heads high, Charlotte Bobcats, for you are now the best at being the worst, as the NBA regular season finally came to close. About 6 more months of playoffs, I think, at this rate, projected to be done September, August, I think, maybe. Okay, no, June. I kid. But the Charlotte Bobcats, no laughing matter, or maybe a laughing matter, as how about this? That for a long time, Jordan and 23 are thought of as a legacy, but now it will be just of a different nature, as the final season, the Bobcats would lose their 23rd consecutive game Thursday night to the New York Knicks. And are you ready for this? Even with the shrunken season. And they're probably glad that this season didn't go any longer, because you can almost imagine what the percentage would have been if it had. Worst winning percentage in NBA history, .106. So the man who is recognized around the world as the greatest NBA player, the greatest basketball player ever, is the owner of the worst NBA team ever. That you think about his resume: 6 NBA championships, 5 league MVPs, and 1 horrible season as an owner, for the record book says. 39 years, folks, since an NBA team has finished with a worse winning percentage than the Bobcats in a full season. The 72-73 Philadelphia 76ers finished 9-73 with a .1110 winning percentage. As the lockout-shortened regular season concluded, the Bobcats finished to a highly, seriously epic fail, pathetic 7-59. And yep, numbers tell the story. They were last in league scoring, last in shooting percentage. They lost 22 games by 22 points or more. And you sort of have to wonder, okay, so what sucks more? Let's see, their offense or their defense? And you can pretty much imagine anyone who played fantasy basketball is like, ooh, yeah, all right. I have 2-3 people playing against the Bobcat tonight. Yale! But folks, figure that's a good way to close out this Sports Shuffle audio update for Friday, April 27th. Just getting done with April, getting ready for May. Unfortunately, that means closer to summer. Boo. Don't like the heat and humidity. Nope, I don't. But hey, Tampa Motormouth in the zone behind the microphone. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Sports Shuffle. Give me a like on Facebook, because I like it like that. And I am O to the U to the T. And I am also gone.